Hey yo, what's up guys? It is me, Willie Fox. I'm back with a brand new video, and today we are gonna be watching My Story animated. Basically what this channel is, people that have weird things that happen to them, and then they say it as a story to accompany that is My Story animated. So yeah, let's just check like I don't know how much videos there are. We're gonna check 3 videos, well, yeah, and see what happened to these people.
Hey guys, I'm Lori, and I'll be telling you how I made my mom happy by having cancer.
Hi Lori, nice to meet you.
I lived with my mom my whole life. Mom and Dad got divorced shortly after I was born, and Mom decided to take care of me. Mom was loving, and I could say that she was overprotective. She needed to know everything I was doing and everywhere I was
That
going.
sucked.
I felt like she did that because she was lonely and she needed company. Mom didn't have any friends. Her parents died when she was young, and when she got married to my dad, she moved to a new city, so she didn't know anyone there. I was her only family, and she assured me that I was the reason she lived for, and that I was her only hope in life. That's why I never questioned her intentions. I mean, she's my mother. Of course she loves me more than anyone else in the world, and she only wanted what's best for me. But things started to change after I turned 8 years old. It all started when my grandpa and I had a car accident. I had major injuries in my body, and I broke both of my legs. I had to stay in the hospital for 2 months, according to doctor's orders. I was upset because I couldn't get out or walk, but Mom, for some reason, enjoyed staying there. It seemed that she enjoyed all of the attention she got from the hospital staff, to the point she asked them to check me in again when I was about to be discharged. She told the doctors she feels that there was something wrong with me, and that they needed to run more tests. When they told her that I'm okay, she was disappointed. It's like she wanted me to stay sick and live in the hospital. And that's exactly what happened.
What?
2 months later, after we got back from the hospital, Mom started giving me pills. She told me that I was acting weird in my sleep and that these pills were to calm me down and give me a better sleep. However, I started feeling more horrible. I got drowsy most of the time. I was nauseated. I couldn't walk. I was irritable and angry most of the time, and I couldn't eat. I also noticed that my teeth were decaying. I even lost a few of them. Things went downhill from that point onwards. Hospitals became my second home. I went to the hospital more than 50 times over the course of 3 years. I had meetings with different doctors, dentists, gastroenterologists, neurologists, and others.
Yo, mama crazy.
I stayed nights in bed. I talked to children who have the same conditions. I took dozens of pills. I missed school, and everything was just awful. Doctors became so worried that I wasn't eating to the point they had to perform a surgery on me. They inserted a feeding tube into my stomach. I had to change that tube every
They had to give her food.
6 months, and it was painful. Extremely painful. They had to change it while I was awake without any anesthesia, so it hurt like hell. There have been many times where I didn't want to go to the hospital. There were times I was super tired and exhausted.
That is crazy.
Got donations, free stuff, and free trips, which made her happy. It became her favorite hobby to tell her sad story to people and ask them for help. The more pictures and videos she posted, the more sympathy and attention she received from people.
So her mom was lonely and she wanted to get so much attention, so she posted how her daughter is sick, so people can feel bad for her. What the hell?
The more the cycle repeated. At that point, I started hating my mom. It became clear to me that Mom was using me as a cash cow. She was using me to deceive people and get their money. I couldn't tell her that in her face because she often had the same answer. The donations I get are for you. I use all the money to take care of you. But what bothered me the most is that I couldn't really pinpoint anything in particular. Mom was always lovey-dovey, treating me like a princess in public. But she played her role so well that people fell in love with her. They thought that she is a mom who would do anything to save her daughter. I had my suspicions about the money, what she does with it, and where she hides it. but I couldn't really check it. I couldn't investigate anything because she never left me alone as well. She was always by my side. Then, one day, everything fell apart. It was late in the evening. Mom was at the supermarket, and it was time for me to take my pills. I went to the bathroom where the medicine cabinet.
Yo, her mom is crazy. Her mom a gold digger.
All of my medical profiles from the closet, and it was true. I didn't have any of these diseases. I was boiling with anger. I felt so much hatred towards her that I couldn't
The girl found out that her mom was using her.
explain it. I felt betrayed, hurt, and trapped. I felt like I was Rapunzel, trapped in a big tower with an evil mother.
Wait, what?
And now it's time for my mom to go away like the goth does. I needed a plan to get her out of my life. What should I do now? I looked at her computer and opened the donation page. I looked at the number. Mom raised more than a second. I knew exactly what to do. I prepared everything I needed on the kitchen table.
Mom.
I hid my
You have some crazy mom.
giving me the wrong pills or even pills that I didn't even need. Mom was quiet, as if she expected this coming, as if she knew I would know it someday. I was pissed to see how indifferent she was, so I played my last card. You know what I've done with the donations you raised? I gave them back to charity. And she went nuts.
That's
She
actually
started
good.
screaming and yelling. You fool! Why would you do something like this? Do you have any idea how hard I worked to raise this money? Then she hit me with the vase that was on the kitchen table, and I
What? Your mama flipping crazy.
blacked out. Next thing I knew, I was in the hospital. I woke up and saw my dad sitting beside me.
Now you're really in the hospital.
He kept telling me how sorry he was for letting all this happen to me, and that he'll never leave me alone. I asked him about how I ended up in the hospital. He told me that one of the viewers called the police.
We don't like ads here.
Or naive for falling for the same lie over and over again. But how could I have found out that it was my mom? The one whom I should trust the most, and the one who was supposed to protect and guard my life. On top of that, I had no one beside me, so I'm actually proud for discovering all that by myself. As bad as it seems, I'm just happy it ended up like this. I might have been dead by now. I don't think I'm the only one that has been fooled by someone close to them. I'm pretty sure there are many people like me. So be careful of the people closest to you. They might be wolves in sheep's clothing. What do you think of my story? Do you think I was brave enough? Let me know in the comments. And please like and subscribe to the channel. My dad had always...
Damn. Now that's yeah, that's messed up. You have a messed up mom, bruh. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and yeah, you can go and check this channel out. There's actually some weird, and I mean weird stuff here. So if you want to go and check them out, it's called My Story Animated. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.